come back later, but our foes will regenerate. We may come back later, but our foes will regenerate. foe's end is nigh. Shatter it. We can finally raise this gate. We should make sure we are done with everything here. We might not come back. I can still sense a strange wraith lurking around the nearest anvil. It might be worth dealing with. But it is as you wish. Are you ready to leave now?
Not yet. I have preparations to make.
Will you remember all the locations of the treasures? Let us mark some of them on our map. go too far, it would give our enemy the chance to recuperate. Your eyes are opened now.
I thought we were corpses. But you, friend, you bring life. You bring freedom. Now, reveal your craft. Raise the gate to Bastionville. Though, if there's any promises or pledges you still wish to fulfill, now would be the time.
We can finally raise this gate. We should make sure. But it is as...
It took some effort, but we're finally here. Let's see if Arif was telling the truth.
The power. Use it.
I didn't know that the mountains here stretch this far. We've been walking for hours.
I wouldn't complain. We're lucky enough the passage didn't collapse on us. Now that's the gate. It's been... I guess we didn't go unnoticed. Oh, cousin.
What?
Let me do the talking. She knows me. Ken, it is... Oh! Ouch!
Yes, she does seem to know you.
Okay, I guess I deserve that. But wait, hear me out.
You failed us, Arif. Failed the Knights. Now you bring that thing back here.
The gauntlet is almost complete, Kendra. It is so powerful. Valerie was right. She was so right.
How dare you talk of my sister?
Fetch her. She will tell you I am right.
Valerie. Valerie has gone.
What? Where? What do you mean?
You men, find a place for the refugees. Bring food and clothing. As for you, how is it that you are in possession of that thing?
The gauntlet called to me. A humble unnamed. I came here to learn what it is.
It chose you? One who has no knowledge of its power? That relic brings only chaos. Though perhaps we can help each other. Right now I have business to attend to. Visit me later. We shall talk. Get this recreant out of my sight.
Kendra, you are making a mistake. We cannot forsake this opportunity.
As I said, only 10 people at a time can go through. Please.
Did you see how the leader of the Knights punched Arif? But why would he hide such a thing?
The Knights aren't exactly well.
Really here to help. You should talk to the commander. You can find
Kendra, Valerie. These names speak to me. Confound my memory. These recollections are just out of reach. That woman. We must find her, talk to her.
What do they expect of me? Oh, it's you. Sorry, I'm busy.
Shoveling sand.
Yes. Our carriages can't cross the bridge otherwise.
With my powers, this would take mere seconds.
No. Thank you. I want nothing to do with your cursed powers.
I don't seem to be welcome here. Did I do anything wrong?
You? No. That traitor, though? He has a debt to pay.
To be honest, he wasn't really upfront with his connections.
Ha! That sounds like a reef, all right. Some things never change. Isn't it weird to have so many new faces?
An anvil
With so
must
many
be
new
nearby.
people, we
The
might
gauntlet
stand a
resonates
chance.
with it.
Maybe soon we'll be leaving this place.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. I now know that I also want to help people, so I have to become a knight. Doing good, helping others.
That is the right thing to do.
Thank you. That means a lot, but I don't want to pester the knights. If you know how I can join their ranks, please tell me.
I'll let you know if someone can help you.
Thank you.
The commander is waiting for you in the main hall.
I sent a cadre of researchers to help Valerie in her work. Kendra was displeased. But hey, I'm the one running the show. For the moment. Val says she's found a link between this gauntlet thing and those baubles she's calling essence stones. The glove means she can use them somehow. I told the research team to gather any scriptures on these stones. Anything that might contain information about their purpose, I guess. They might just be rocks. Or they might be the key to unlocking the most powerful weapon we've ever seen. I understand Kendra locking me up, but you might want to talk to her.
Get those cuffs off my wrists right now!
Reeve, is that you?
Gauntlet bearer. From the caravan. What luck.
You survived the wilderness, reached Bastingar. You are the lucky one.
Tracker taught me to be resourceful. Now this. The guards think I stole from the cook. I would never. I was simply browsing his wares.
It's your word against his. No witnesses.
There were witnesses. Some knights. They know I'm innocent. You can find them up those stairs, at the table.
Well, there is a reward for anyone who brings us more information. So, if you want to get involved, Gauntlet Bearer, you know what to do.
Please, speak to the knights. Help me.
Why would these guards think you guilty of stealing?
The cook was missing some food. I was there, and I would never steal.
Remind me where I can find your witnesses.
Up the stairs, at the tables, my friend.
I will talk to these knights.
They will tell you I'm innocent. I know it.
Could you help me honor our fallen? Whatever you do, please do it quietly around here. I'm preparing the graves of fallen knights for the upcoming memorial. Before we go into battle, we remember. But who are you, and what are you doing in this sacred place with this cursed artifact?
I am sorry if the gauntlet troubles you, but I found this emblem that might belong to a knight.
Yes, indeed. The knights need every hand willing to help. Even yours. You see, most battlegrounds are now infested with wraiths. It's where the old emblems of the fallen rest. It would be dangerous to try to retrieve them. Perhaps you could prove your claims of alliance? Help us retrieve the emblems of our fallen comrades.
I will do my best to bring you emblems that I might find.
The thought of families being reunited with their lost ones thanks to the gauntlet is a bit ironic. But I'll accept your help.
What can oppose a god?
Is there a way to join the Knights? Or impress a man? Sorry, dumb question. I wish we could just lead a normal life again. But is there a way to join the Knights? And don't talk to my siblings about that.
Where are your siblings? What happened to them?
Goggles went to Lythesta. Keen Eyes keeps herself busy strategizing with the Knights. We're all just trying to cope with the loss of our brother in our own way. Keen Eyes probably took it the hardest, but she still tries her best to keep an eye out for us.
Maybe there is someone in the fortress who can help you. I will let you know. We will talk later.
Don't disturb the dead.
I miss you. You were so...
I wish I had confidence in the Knights. We want
Did you
the
hear the
same
refugees?
thing. Yes.
Do you believe their stories?
But we don't agree on the means.
I haven't been to this
And how long it should take. They have me track down artifacts that can help them. Some of them look promising. Others are just objects. Among other things, I found that strange gauntlet. I hope Valerie can make use of it. Perhaps I'm wasting my time with all of this. But I have to restrain myself. Change takes time. I have to be patient.
You may ask yourself, who... So we meet again.
You've caused quite the ruckus here, raising the old gate and bringing these people along. It seems you're on quite the trajectory lately. I'm excited to see what other changes you will bring.
Back in Caladrius, you told me to awaken the Watcher. Where did you say the Watcher might light up?
I think any desert would be a good place. It is wide open, and the Watcher always has its eye on them. Get back to me once you have been confronted by the Watcher. Or if you want to trade, of course.
Can I see your wares?
My pleasure. People are currently crazy for some really old oddities. Don't know why, but give me some so I can sell those to them and fill our purses.
Savior of Castrum 7. A word?
Rek, what are you doing here on the training ground? Isn't it Stade's job?
I want to learn how to fight too. It's not fair Stade gets to fight for our people, and yet I'm supposed to wait for his orders. I'll show him that I can fight too. Heck, I'll even become stronger than him. But I have to keep training, so if you'll excuse me.
Right. I'll leave you to your training. Do not let yourself be carried away by your anger.
Greetings. I could use your help.
With what?
If the people of Castrum 7 ever want to return to their homes, they will need training for their own safety. But most of them are scared, and they are spread all over. I could not convince them to train. You saved them. They might listen to you. Perhaps you can persuade some of them to join the recruits?
Where should I start looking for them?
I talked to the people in this camp already. You could start in the courtyard. Some could be in the cemetery. Some may even be outside the fortress.
How many people would you want for your training?
As little as 3 people would be enough for start. They will talk to the...
I will look for people who are...
You're writing a play, so to speak?
It's about a valiant doctor who ventures into a forbidden fortress seeking knowledge.
You really are
But
something.
little does he know,
So to speak.
it was forbidden for a reason.
I see.
Please, stay there. It's too dangerous past this point.
No good at all. They want to send me to war.
We have all the materials we need to improve our essence stones. Let us to it.
One of the refugees died earlier, I heard.
Will this pain...
Don't disturb the dead.
They say
The
it
fallen
only takes-
deserve their peace.
I want to become a knight. Is there a way?
A knight in the camp is looking for recruits. You may want to talk to him.
I must have missed him. But that can change. Thank you.
We will talk later.
There must be a just force in this world.
This structure used to be dormant.
The strength of the gauntlet is limited, but the more pieces of it you find,
First another
the
bridge
stronger it
collapses,
grows.
and now this thing starts glowing.
First, the power of the gauntlet must grow. with the shards.
I want to be able to protect people.
A night in the camp,
and I want to try.
Hey, Gauntlet Power! You did a swift job on that buried gate. Phew! I assume I can't touch the gauntlet? What if I say please? Please, I beg you?
Sorry.
Oh, it was worth a shot. But I'm so bored. I want to do something. My creative hands cannot idle for so long.
You could make yourself useful. There's a knight at the camp who's looking for recruits.
Interesting. I can't fight, but I have ideas. Lots of them. New arrows, bows, helmets. Oh, and catapults. Oh, catapults!
All right. I will leave you to it then.
I'm done for today, thankfully.
We need to speak to your leader. Many of us in the camp are hungry.
Commander Taj is busy.
It's as if they don't want our help. Oh, greetings.
Who doesn't want your help?
The knights are just waiting for their help, shuffling our feet.
We can do something.
If you're up for it, you could help that knight on the bridge.
A shoveling knight? Yes. He really can't do that alone.
Finally something to do.
Sister, look! My search was not in vain. I have found several pieces of the gauntlet. But I still lack a real connection to... I'm not sure what it is. But it will work. I just need a little more time. Kendra, believe me.
You are obsessed with this, Valerie. It is dangerous. You should know it by now.
Something is missing. I will find it in the Sunken City. I am sure of that. It still holds secrets.
I forbid it. The Sunken City is a death trap. Whatever you think is there, it is not worth it.
You won't stop me. I have to do this. Learn to trust me.
That connection. She was trying to reach out to me. She could not. Unlike you. She must still have many questions and a clouded mind. I hope we can find her.
Patrol never returned from the Sunken City. Wraiths were spotted. We expect the worst. They might be behind the sun gates we couldn't open before.
Why did she...
These paintings.
The knights in their prime.
Is that the Queen?
Undoubtedly attempting to subdue them through diplomacy.
But they resisted.
Could I speak to you for a moment? Greetings. You bear the gauntlet.
Yes.
My son believed in the power of that artifact. He followed the commander's sister, Valerie, into battle. He died for it.
I'm sorry.
My husband died even before that. The name McGavick will die with me, like my memories of them.
If there's anything I can do...
Please, place these flowers on his grave. My son would be happy to know the gauntlet bearer honored him.
Many here despise me. He was your son. Perhaps you should honor him.
We all have to learn forgiveness. You can help us on this path. As ever, I will pay my respects later. I beg you, take the flowers, lay them on his resting place.
Where can I find the cemetery?
When you exit this room, find the stairs to the cemetery at the right corner in front of you.
How can I find your son's grave?
Just look for his last name on the tombstones. He was the last of the McGavick name.
I will return.
Don't wait too long.
What's that you're playing?
Arcus. An ancient game of tactics and guile.
Oldest game in the world, some say. Thelos on one side, mysterious evil on the other. White versus black.
I'm surprised the Knights would play such a Thelos-themed game such as this.
True. We spin a knife to decide who plays which side.
Loser plays Thelos. Naturally.
What's this great evil you mentioned?
No one knows. In all likelihood, it's a fable. A piece of propaganda fabricated by the Church.
I think our knight here is correct. No doubt such a tale was intended to seed the legend of Thelos the Benevolent.
Now, if you would excuse us, Thelos is currently winning this particular battle.
Come, brother. You know how fate is. As shifting as the sands and as unpredictable as the wind.
I gave an order this morning. A routine patrol reassignment. But Maxon looked at me as if I'd just insulted his mother. They never looked to a reef like that. When he gave an order, he did it with a smile and a joke, and people loved him for it. They trusted him. I'm not. I lack that skill. Interpersonality. Guile. I have everyone's respect, but not their love. Yet that is the greatest strength. Trust is a bulwark against fear. They may do as I say, but some don't mean it. I must try harder. Empathize. Smile. For them and for myself.
I'm still grieving, but I can't just sit around and mope. I have to be strong.
You have come. I am Kendra Taj, commander of the Knights of Bastingar, the few of us who remain. I must apologize for the scene you witnessed earlier. Is Arif a friend of yours?
He led me here, that is all. I come looking for answers about this gauntlet.
Arif told you of our history with that thing?
Does it belong to you?
No. It was never ours. I had hoped never to see it again. The only person who knows exactly what this gauntlet is. Well, she is missing.
You speak of Valerie, mentioned by Arif.
He has no right to talk of her, and that thing on your arm is a danger to us all.
I will find Valerie for you. Then you will know that I can be trusted.
Valerie was studying that gauntlet, its origins. She believed that one day she would be able to control it. But alas, such ambition cost us everything. Our honor, our homes, So many lives. But despite our failure, she remained obsessed with that thing.
I will find her. This gauntlet is yet to be fully understood.
Valerie's research took her to the Sunken City. It is there that all contact with her was lost. If you truly believe you can find her, I will instruct the guards to let you pass.
I will not fail you.
These are dark times. I have a feeling that you will bring us light.
How do I get into the Sunken City?
The entrance is beneath the bridge that... Take the left...
Please.
He has been placed in a cell. But I warn you, only then will I consider...
I will return when I...
Did we strengthen the carriages for the road ahead across the mountains?
I made sure they were checked. Our battalion is ready to leave with the commander whenever she tells us to.
What's...
Arcus.
Oldest game in...
I'm
Loser.
What are...
There are men now, if you would...
Come, brother.
Please don't
Everyone is
distract the
welcome at
Smith.
my shop.
We
All
need
you need to
little
bring
Appleseed is out
are
in the
your
open.
tributes. Greetings. What can I do for you today?
Show me your...
We got the word. You may enter.
So it's come to this. Letters. As if we were politicians negotiating a treaty. I understand why you felt you couldn't talk to me directly. I could not support you in the way Arif did. Blindly. Guided by faith over fact.
It's about time for the essence
But we need
ritual,
you now
I
more
reckon,
than ever.
Up in the capital.
The Sunken City is getting more
A
perilous.
bunch of priests chanting.
Wraiths in every corner. Daily collapses. I worry for your safety. Can't I at least do that as a sister? Return to us. To me. Please. We need you. I need you.
I can't talk right now. Got mouths to feed. Too many, if you ask me.
Oh, the Gauntlet Bearer. Can we help you?
Someone was accused of stealing food. Do you know anything about that?
The guy who was dragged away for stealing pudding earlier.
Pudding is new to me, but sounds right.
None of us saw him do anything wrong. Although he did look a bit suspicious.
What do you mean, suspicious?
I don't remember. We were kind of busy drinking, you see.
There has been a misunderstanding. Those knights are my witness. Please, talk to them. Otherwise, I fear I shall never get out of here.
I talked to the knights upstairs. They believe Reeve is innocent.
They believe? They do not know?
Their recollection of events is hazy.
That's what comes from drinking all day. So don't expect me to accept their word.
Please. They are honest people.
I'm afraid I cannot release this man. Wait. Gauntlet Bearer. That brooch you have.
This. It belongs to a friend of mine. A friend I am yet to find. Her name is Tracker.
No. I knew one who went by Tracker. We served together.
She was a knight. She never told me.
This emblem is the insignia of our old squad. If I could, if you give me this brooch, this man may go free.
I think that's exactly how Tracker would want it used. Take it.
You have no idea what this means to me. The prisoner may go. A more than fair exchange.
Thank you. Thank you. That was too close. I'm done with all this. I'm going to find a quiet place to retire to. Farewell.
I wish we could have given a proper burial. One day the sand will take us
Purge took
too.
place 10 years ago. Everything is in turmoil.
McGavock, this must be the grave where you can put the flowers. The gauntlet's power can be greater. The anvil can let it use more essence stones.
What is it take?
Have you placed the flowers on my son's grave?
I did. They looked beautiful.
Thank you. This makes me happy. People will see that you, the Gauntlet Bearer, care for all of us.
Will this pain ever stop?
If you see
We have ensured their survival. Or given them a good chance, at least.
I need to go.
Please, stay there. It's too dangerous past this point.
We have amassed a sizable number of powerful objects.
No good
We
at
should
all.
use them.
We're lost. All of us. No good. No good.
I miss you.
Don't disturb the dead. One day.
We have collected a lot of essence. We should use it at an anvil when we can.
Greetings.
So, feeling right back at home, are we? With your old friends?
If I thought my history with the Knights was relevant to our task, well, I would have mentioned it.
Anything else you're hiding?
Much. But none of it is, relevant. Trust me.
So, here you are. Can I help you with anything?
Yes, please. First of all, food. Real food. People aren't exactly happy that I'm here. And, as you can imagine, I'm only getting leftovers. If you'd talk to the cook in the fortress, I'd be most thankful. Maybe even thankful enough to give you something for your kind gesture. A dye, perhaps? I was going to sell it for a pretty penny. But, given the situation, I'm sure it'd be far better in your hands. And ideally, don't tell him it's for me, if you know what I mean.
I'll talk to the cook.
Anything new?
You mentioned how... Where do I find...
There used to be a small kitchen in the fortress. Anything new?
What happened between you and the Knights?
That is quite the tale. These fools once called me their leader, placed on me more than I could carry. The truth is it was always Kendra who ran things, with me as the voice and Valerie as the brains.
The commander's sister?
Yes, she means a lot to me. I was blinded. I bought into her experiments with the gauntlet. I thought it could save us. All of us. I encouraged Valerie, pushed her harder and harder, but then it was too late. The gauntlet exploded, and I left in shame. Kendra becoming commander was a given, but Valerie, if you can find her, well, I will be in your debt.
I'll come back later.
I heard someone arrived from the Forbidden Wildlands. One from the outside. My father was amongst the knights who held the keep in the desert. Lionel of Caladrias. He died a coward. I wish I knew if this legend is true. But the Wildlands are closed off for us.
The Shattered Keep. I found this there. It may be of interest for you.
Oh, a letter. What does it say? He hid to rescue helpless family members, and then died in battle. That is not at all cowardly. Thank you so much for giving me this. Here, take this, as a token of my gratitude.
Thank you for finding help. I'm glad I don't have to do this alone anymore.
Greetings. I'm looking for something to eat.
Are you now? I need to ration the little we have. If you want me to prepare something, then bring me ingredients.
Don't you have enough ingredients available?
No. Talk to the vendors. They might have something.
Is there a specific ingredient you have in mind?
A fruit or a vegetable. Perhaps even some meat if you somehow manage to find any. They don't really grow in caves.
Where can I buy ingredients?
I heard a traveling vendor arrived recently. He should be at the camp past the summit.
I'll go look for something.
We already told you all we know.
Everyone is welcome at my shop. All you need to bring.
Anyone else would prefer guarding the Wildlands Gate instead of this?
I'll gladly take on a few soldiers instead of a raid.
Well, at least it's cool down
Hey,
here.
I have something for you. So you're really going? Every gauntlet bearer must be eager to die then.
Excuse me?
Nothing. If you can bring Valerie back, it doesn't matter. It's dangerous down there. You might as well have this essence stone. It can break an enemy's defense. Or so Valerie was saying.
You know her?
What do you mean I know her? Everybody here knows her. And Arif. You are the outsider here. Don't forget that. And don't get killed down there. We wouldn't even be able to get your body.
We are getting closer to the sunken city. I sense that there is another rift there. Once we arrive, we must look out for it.
What on earth happened here?
This must be the sunken city Kendra told us about.
Why would anyone come here?
I sense a dormant power deep within this place.
Is it Valerie?
No. There are no signs of life.
Another anvil is close. Do you feel it?